after day one, everybody thought you were not going to go ahead with day 2 and day 3, but you decided that it was in the interest of everybody that you continued. So after going through the 3 days, what do you think? What's your assessment?
Thank you very much. I want to say good morning to your cherished listeners. That's a very nice question you asked. That shows the determination of every young Ghanaian today to see that the country, Ghana, is growing in the right path. We were not deterred by the arrest of the police on the first day. So we were determined to make sure that we go back to the street so that the government of the day will hear our voice. The fact of the matter is that the country is being mismanaged. And those who are at the helm of affairs mismanaging the country are saying that we don't have the right to protest. And that is bad. It is disappointing. But overall, the success of the program was achieved. And that is our greatest desire and joy right now.
Was the success for you in the numbers which turned up?
Well, for me and for Democracy Hub Ghana, the numbers do not actually speak volume. It doesn't matter the number. Well, we are happy that at the end of the day, the numbers turn up. But without the numbers, the few of us who were determined to make sure that our message goes viral are enough for us. But we thank God that at the end of the day, the number was very massive, and we are very happy about that.
And I'm wondering, and I want to take you back to day one. Were you one of those who were arrested?
Yes, I was part of the first group that was picked up by the police.
When were you released?
That very day, around 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, so here you are released 8 to 10 o'clock in the evening, and so was Oliver and several others.
Exactly.
I'm wondering, how were you people able to, what happened that led to the decision to continue, or it was never a discussion about it? What happened?
Well, that is the determination of the Ghanaian young man. Those who are not able to get food on their table, those who are not able to pay their fees, those who are not able to make sure that the hospital bill of their mothers and fathers are paid. That is the determination. The fact of the matter is that on the first day of the event, our gathering spot is 37 Trotro Station. So we were there, the organizers and some of the executives are standing at the Trotro Station pavement. So we were just there mobilizing our people to come. And all of a sudden, the police routed us and bullied us into their van and sent us to the Accra Regional Command. And that is where everything started. I think the Ghana Police Service has done a yeoman job for advertising the democratic experience. I'm talking about the fact that without them, we wouldn't have the numbers that we had on the last day that pushed our voice so far. But very good, I want to put it on record that the Ghana Police Service on that Thursday, on that fateful day, has told us Ghanaians that they are no more the friends of Ghanaians, but they are the enemy of the state, because we do not know why the Ghana Police Service would want to stop a democratic, peaceful protest that we already communicated to them a month clear ahead of the protest. But the Ghana Police Service, because they are determined to take away our right to protest, they wait until few hours to the start of our protest to lay ambush on us and say that they have served us with an injunction, which was palpable. So Ghanaians have seen what they have done. It was disappointing, very disappointing, and very good. I want to put it on record that we don't know that as of now, the Ghana Police Service is having thugs within them. Because when we were taken to the Accra Regional Command, we were put into an office where people who were wearing plain shirts, no identification, they dyed their hairs differently and they were having earrings. Those are the people the police unleashed on us in the room, and they started abusing us in that office.
You were beaten up?
We were beaten up in the office at the Accra Regional Command.
Why? Were you resisting? What did you do?
We didn't do anything, for the fact that they were trying to take our phones from us and we are refusing. Very good. it was a mess. The Ghana police had fought that day. It was a mess. I won't tell you. The IGP told us that the Ghana Police Service is practicing international standards. But of course, what happened on that Thursday, where I saw thugs without police uniform, wearing earrings, they dyed their heads in different colors, beating us. That alone is a fact that the Ghana Police Service needs a lot of reform.
But you did also say that the arrest was a good omen, at least for the demonstration.
That was on the lighter side. But the Ghana Police Service actually has no right whatsoever to arrest anybody demonstrating. It was a peaceful protest. The citizens who trooped on the street do not have guns. They do not carry any ammunition. All that we have was our mouth and our placard, wanting to march to the people's house, the Jubilee House. That is all we are asking for. We didn't ask for any other thing. To protest, to let the government know that the way they are handling our economic issues are too bad. Look, as I'm speaking to you, there are people in this country who cannot pay their fees. Radio Gold, do you know that the scholarship secretariat that are meant for every Ghanaian, especially for the poor and for the middle class people who want education, has been hijacked by our politicians, and politician kids and their friends are the only people that are benefiting the scholarship. You see, there are a lot of people who are suffering to get 3 square meals a day, not to even talk about 1. Our hospitals are not having beds to admit patients. All right, our central bank has been rendered bankrupt. And by the act of printing excess money into the economy, 850,000 of Ghanaians are pushed into poverty. Now we know that the Akufo-Addo-led Bawumia government is trying to push all of us into poverty so that we do not have a voice to protest. And that's exactly what we want to stop.
Well, let me then read to you what the police are saying this morning. In fact, paragraph 3 of a statement they issued, I think that was yesterday actually. As the demonstration has come to an end, we look forward to meeting with the organizers for a debriefing session with them, with the aim of fostering a more fruitful engagement in the future. Have you been invited to such a session?
Right now, I would say that we are yet to receive any communique from the police in that regard. But what you're saying, if that is anything to even go by, I think the Ghana Police Service need to educate their men on how to deal with citizens, on how to make sure that citizens are protected, their rights under the Constitution. You know, during the protest, I asked one of them, or I asked all of them, that the Constitution of the Republic, are we still under a democratic rule, or the Constitution has been overthrown? If the Constitution is overthrown, then what they are doing is fine. But if we are still under democratic rule, which means that we are still using our Constitution, what they are doing here is very wrong. And we want to send a very strong signal to our politicians in the country that the way they are raising the police service is not the best. If care is not taken, one day the police service will become so much authoritative that they will act with impunity, which of course they are doing already. Look at the case of the EC. Did they go to arrest the EC? No. So why do they want to arrest those of us who want to protest because the mismanagement of the economy is too bad? We heard that the president told them that they should not allow us to come to the Jubilee House. I don't know what they are protecting in the Jubilee House, but this is not the end of the protest. We are coming back on the street very soon.
Oh, you'll be on the street very soon?
We are coming back.
For what cause?
The same reason why they couldn't allow us to go to the Jubilee House and let the president know. The president told us vehemently that he has checked us off the presidency. In fact, he told us that he is waiting for the next leader to take us off the woods. It is an admission that the president now lacks ideas on how to manage the economy and the country. So we just want to make it very, very quick for him to just pack his bag and baggage and leave the presidency. I think that is fair enough because the president said that he's waiting for the next leader to take us out of the woods. It shows clearly that the president lacks the ideas to take us out of the quagmire where we are, which of course it is his doing, but he said he has no idea. So just want to tell him that he should leave the presidency so that another person can occupy and take us into the promised land. That is all we are asking for. And so far as that wasn't granted us, we are coming back for it.
If that happens, you have Dr. Baumia in office. So.
No. Dr. Baumia would never occupy that office. Dr. Baumia.
No, the constitution is clear. In the absence of the president, if the president resigns and steps down, the vice president takes over.
We are not just telling Mr. President Akufo-Addo to leave the office. We are telling him and the vice president to leave office. Mr. President cannot leave office, and the vice president will stay back in the office because he came with him. The two of them are the people who are at the helm of affairs. So when Mr. President Akufo-Addo leaves, Bawumia follows. And that is our message.
Solomon, but at the end of the day, I guess you were happy that your message was sent, even though you were not allowed to literally occupy the Jubilee House because the police had barricaded the place and prevented you from doing that. But are you at least excited that the message was sent out loud and clear? Every Ghanaian heard you.
We are very much happy and grateful to all Ghanaians who heeded our voice and supported us, those who came to the street to let our voice aloud. We are very happy. And one of our greatest desires was that we don't want to record any casualty during this demonstration. In fact, there are a lot of people who are praying that there should be casualties so that they will hold us responsible, that we are miscreants who want to spoil this country than saving it. We are so much happy that there was no casualty to that effect. Yes, we are so much happy.
Solomon, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much, Radio Gold.
Solomon MENSAH is with Democracy Hub. They organized this demonstration, #Occupy Julobi Housing. Like he said, on Saturday they got to the numbers, and that's when one of lawyers' presidents. I don't know how you can have two presidents. How can you so you are like myself, who is also partly trace his route to Togo, and then Ghana.
Dual citizenship.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize. Let me read to you what the Ghana Police Service issued after the demonstration. And the title is Police Statement Following the End of a 3-day Demonstration by the Democracy Hub Group. And this is what they say. Following the end of a 3-day demonstration by the above-mentioned group, the police would like to express gratitude to members of the public, especially those in Accra, for their support and understanding while we work within our mandate to maintain law and order during the demonstration. The police would also like to apologize to members of the public who were inconvenienced in one way or the other, especially those who were caught up in the vehicular hold-ups during the demonstration. As the demonstration has come to an end, we look forward to meeting the organizers for a debriefing session with them with the aim of fostering a more fruitful engagement in the future. We would like to ask